Good morning, my friends. It's not a goal, it's a commitment. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me live on the Better Body Fitness fan page. I am Coach Roxanne, and we are going to spend the next 10 to 15 minutes talking about commitments. Good morning, good morning, good morning, my friends. TGIM. Maybe it's not morning, maybe it's not Monday. It doesn't matter. The message is what the message is, no matter what day it is. Ruth, good morning. So good to see you again. I love it. Lynn, good morning. Lynn's got the sunshine out there. Dee Dee, good morning. There's some more sunshine. I think we are lacking a little bit in the sunshine department today, but I believe it's on its way. It's on its way. We'll get there. Good morning, good morning, good morning, my friends. Happy Monday. I hope you all had a fantastic weekend. Kim, good morning. Andrea, good morning. I love it. I love it. I love being here with you. I love sharing this message with you guys. It is honestly one of the favorite parts of my day. I love it. I love it. Carrie, good morning. Long, busy day I have. That's right. Carrie goes and helps out with the Packer games. Yeah, you're going to be going till what, 11, 12 o'clock tonight? Karen, good morning. Joe Beck, happy Monday, everyone. Cheers. All you really need is coffee and a dog, or 2, or 3, or 4. Good morning, good morning, good morning, Karen. Good morning. I love it. I love it. All right, my friends. Sue, good morning. Happy Monday. I love it. Let's get started. The title of today's video is It's Not a Goal, It's a Commitment. Good morning, Carrie. So I want you to say these two statements. The first statement is, this is my goal. The second statement is, this is my commitment. Say those. Don't they feel different? Even though you're trying to get to the same outcome, there's just a different feeling. This is my goal. This is my commitment. It just is different. You know, a goal can seem really far away, especially when you're starting on a health and fitness journey. If what you're looking at is a weight loss goal, sometimes that can seem very daunting. I work up in the suites, have to clean up, so probably midnight. Oh my goodness. So sometimes those goals can seem very daunting because they can seem very far away. You start to think, if I work really hard, maybe someday I'll get to that goal. I know, I've been there. There are still things in my life where I'm there today, where I don't even maybe set some big audacious goal because I'm like, it's going to take too long. It's too far away to get. But what ends up happening is we set a goal, right? We set it, some we hit, some we don't. And the ones we don't, it usually becomes, it does seem so far out of reach. If you're somebody who has 30, 40, 50 pounds to lose, sometimes that goal can seem really far out of reach. Maybe it's a health goal. Maybe it's a financial goal. Maybe it's a relationship goal. And sometimes the end outcome seems really far away. So what ends up happening? We start to say things like, well, it would be nice, but if I don't get there, I'm okay. It would be nice. If that happens, I'm okay. I'm okay, right? Like we start to downplay that goal a little bit. But what if we shifted that and we started saying, it's going to happen. No matter how long it takes, I'm going to achieve this goal. Kirsten, good morning. Jenny, good morning. Lisa, good morning. Sarah, good morning. What if we said, no matter what, it's going to happen, no matter how long it takes? Have you ever had that experience where you set a goal for a challenge? And I am talking to a lot of you out there. You set a goal for a challenge, whether it was a weight goal, a size goal, inches goals, but you didn't make it at the end of the 21 days. You didn't hit that goal that you set out to make. What happens? Do you start to lose a little momentum? Do you start to get a little frustrated, a little overwhelmed, and you start to let things have a little bit of a downward spiral? The next challenge, you take a little less serious, right? Maybe you get your hydration a day or two less. Maybe you skip a workout or two. Maybe you let a few extra treats in. Is this anybody out there? Has this ever happened to you? One challenge didn't go how you wanted it to go, and all of a sudden you let something slide into the next challenge because you're a little overwhelmed, because you're a little frustrated. But what if we flipped it on its head? What if we said for the next challenge, maybe you didn't have a great week last week. Are you going to let that take this week down too? Or are you going to say this week, you know what? I don't care what happened last week. I'm all in. I'm all in again. I am committed to getting my goals. I am committed to the action it's going to take to achieve my goals. I am going to do everything to become the person that I want to become. I am going to do everything I can to become the person I want to become. Lynn, yes, too many treats out of boredom or the after effects of alcohol. Oh, I've been there. I absolutely know what that means. What is your vision for your end goal look like? Now, what I mean is, what is your vision for the person you want to be 5 or 10 years down the road from now? What is the vision of the person you want to be, who you want your children to see, your spouse to see, your coworkers, your friends, your family? What is the vision for that person? What is the vision for your health, for your size, for your weight, for your energy? How do you want to live your life? Pull your goals from that vision, then commit to the actions it's going to take to get there. Pull your goals from that vision. What do you want your children to see for the next 5 years? Do you want them to see hungover mom on the couch on Sunday morning? Do you want them to see binging mom? Do you want them to see mom hiding in the closet eating the cookies? What do you want them to see? Because what they see is what they are going to duplicate, and probably not as an adult, probably as a young teenager, probably as an adolescent. They're going to start to do those things. What do you want your children to see? Yeah, that's a lot of pressure. It's meant to be. We are their leaders. They are going to live their life according to how we raise them. Now, of course, they're going to have their own minds and they're going to do whatever they want to do. But years from now, and you know this too, when you get into your late 20s and 30s, you remember back to how your parents were. You remember that you were a crazy 20-year-old, but then you start to go back to the things that your mom and dad showed you. And it starts to all make sense. Your children are going to go down that same path. What do you want them to see? Pull your goals from that vision. I am committed to the 4 S's. I am committed to not letting so many cheats in. I am committed to no alcohol. Christy, yes, I love the kids comment. It's so true. It is true. Use yourself as an example, right? Use yourself. I am committed to getting up for the 5:30 workout. I am committed to ... What is it that you are committed to? Now I'm hoping that I'm going to flip a couple triggers here. That's my goal. I want you to go back to last Thursday. And if you are somebody who says, I'm doing everything I'm supposed to and I'm not hitting my goals. I am doing everything I'm supposed to and my weight isn't changing. I'm doing everything I'm supposed to. My size isn't changing. I'm not losing any weight. Whatever it is. I want you to go back to last Thursday because number one, if you're one of these people, you are tracking your food. You are paying attention to what you're putting in your body. I don't care about your workouts. I don't care about your steps. I care about your food. So if you're somebody who says, I am doing everything right and I'm not getting the results I want, you're somebody who's tracking your food, right? You're somebody who's paying attention to what you're putting in your mouth. So I want you to go back to Thursday and I want you to evaluate your choices. Every single choice you made. What did you consume for breakfast? Not was it good or bad, but was it getting you to your goal? Was it something that you were committed to? What did you have for breakfast? Is it something that brought you closer to your goal? That's it. Yes or no. Not good or bad. Yes or no. Your snack. Was it something that fueled your workout? Is it getting you closer to your goal? Your lunch, your supper, your after dinner snack. Did those things? Now it's okay if one of those things was a no, but how many of those things were no's? Go to Friday. Same thing. Evaluate everything you consumed. Was it something that is getting you closer to your goals? Your nutrition. When you say I'm doing everything right, but I'm not getting results, food is the first thing you need to look at. I am committed to eating food to fuel my body. Go to Friday. Everything you consumed on Friday. If you looked at it and said, yes, this got me closer to the goal I set for myself, or no. That's it. Good or bad. No good or bad. No good or bad. Just yes or no. Take an honest look at your weekend. A very honest look at it. If you go back, how many no's versus how many yeses did you have? How many foods did you consume that fueled your workouts? How many foods fueled you in general? How many of those things were just snacks to snack? How many of those were just meals to have a meal? But they didn't really have an outcome of getting you to where you want to be in 5 or 10 years from now. Now you're like, but Roxanne, you talk about not being deprived. This isn't about deprivation. This is about discipline. This is about making food choices that are going to get you the results you say you want. If you really want a result, you are going to pay attention to how you're getting that result. You're going to be committed to the action of putting nutritional food in. Food is where it starts. I know you don't want that to be the case. I know you want it to be your workout. I know you want it to be the 4 S's. I know you want it to be those other things, and those things help. But if you are now at a place where you're saying, I am doing all of the things, the 4 S's, the workouts, I'm doing it all, but I'm not getting results. Get serious about your nutrition. What are you committed to? Let's talk about your protein. Are you committed to your protein? How many of you can go back and look at your tracking? Because obviously you're tracking if you're doing all the things to get your results. How many of you can say, I had 100 grams of protein every single day? How many of you can say I had 120 to 150 grams of protein every single day? How many of you can say I am eating over 150 grams of protein every single day? Because if you are someone who is saying I'm doing everything I'm supposed to hit my goals, I am committed to hitting my goals, then you know what you're consuming. You're aware of it. You're keeping track of it. Are you keeping track of your 4 S's? That's super easy, right? Are you keeping track of how many workouts you've done? That's super easy. It's time to look at that nutrition. What are you committed to? What is not going to stop you anymore? What has been holding you back? Is it too many cheats, too many treats, too many bites, sips, and licks that you aren't tracking? If it is, then today it has to stop. It has to stop, or you're never going to get there. Now, I know that's scary and daunting, but anything big worth achieving is scary and daunting. It absolutely is. This journey is not an easy one. Some parts of it are going to be easy. Some of it's not going to be easy. Kylie, I am facing my mental issues with smoothies today. I made a commitment to myself to get that 4th S in, and it starts today. I love it. Kylie, I want to see a picture. I want to see a picture of that smoothie every day this week. I don't care how you send it to me. You can post it in the group. You can send it to me in Messenger. You can send it in an email. I don't care. But I want to know it. I want that accountability. Oh, Sarah, you're speaking hard truths. I know it, my friend. I know it. And I hope that if this is you out there, it's time today. How much time do we have before the new year? October, November. We have a quarter, right? A little over a quarter. What do you want to achieve before January 1st? I know it's possible for you, but I know it's going to be tough, and I know it's going to be hard, and I know you're going to have to be committed. So when you get off of this video today, I want you to shift from this is my goal to this is my commitment, and write down the actions you're going to have to take to get there. All right, my friends, that's where I'm going to leave it today. I want you to take this very serious. You might have to go back and listen again, take some notes, but I want you to write down what your commitments are, and these are for you. And every day I want you to look at them when you get up and before you go to bed. What are you committed to? What are you committed to? What do you want your children to see? What do you want your spouse to see? What do you want your family to see? And at the end of the day, what do you want to see? When you look in that mirror, what do you want to see? What do you want to know about yourself? All right, I'm going to put this wicked finger away. I love you all. You are amazing. We are doing this together. This is not an easy journey. That's why we have a community. Let's do this together, my friends. All right, join Coach Chuck at noon for the nugget. You know it's going to be spicy. And Coach Chuck and I will be back here tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. We cannot wait to spend the next 10 to 15 minutes sharing our message with you guys on the next nugget. All right, my friends, go out and have an amazing day. Dina, I'm committing to not eating junk after supper. All right, my friend, that's a commitment. Write it down. Love you all.